William Hunt Savile Row sponsors the Trilby Tour, the perfect gentleman's playground.
This week on the Trilby Tour, we have a golfer who marks the start of our 10th anniversary season with a one-gun salute. Although we're not entirely sure it was deliberate. 2017 marks 10 years of the Trilby Tour, and what better way to start than a return to wonderful Norfolk and a new venue, Bawburgh Golf Club. There will be thrills, there will be spills, and of course there will be the finest, fiercest amateur golf on the planet. Coming up on the show, we have all the best of the play from a glorious day at Bawburgh. There's the drama of the four-man three-hole playoff to find a champion of Norfolk. And we'll find time to show the worst shots and shame the players in Rogues Gallery. Anna Whiteley is waiting to talk to the players on the first tee, but now let's hand to our commentator, Mr. Rob Lee.
Thanks, Matt. We're at Bawburgh Golf Club just outside Norwich. They say Norwich is flat. It's not flat. Look, it's hilly. It's very nice and hilly. 6,720 yards. Par 72. Lovely day. Beautiful, in fact. Let's get down to Anna on the first tee.
Well, what fine company I'm in. The man kicking off 2017 Trilby Tour Series, James Garbett. That is some responsibility you've got today.
It certainly is. It is a little bit nerve-wracking, especially with all the people that are here today, and luckily enough, the weather is on our side as well today. So
I'm just going to get straight to the point. You're visually very nervous. Is that what's happening inside as well?
Yeah, I'm a little bit fidgety. I mean, yeah, it's a big event. Just need to calm the nerves down a little bit. But yeah, really looking forward to it.
Well, James, take the honours. Let's start this baby up.
Thank you.
Off you go.
Well, here goes this baby from Master Garbett. It's 3/4 of your handicap, staple for format. The top four players go to a three-hole playoff at the end of the day. That's the Trilby rules. Oh, look at Mr. Garbett. Right down the middle. Full of it.
Teeing up very shortly, Paul Whelan. Paul, you are an avid viewer of the Trilby Tour, but you've never teed it up here before. What made you do it this year?
10th anniversary, really. Been watching it for 7-8 years now. Every year I've gone, yeah, I'm going to do it next year, and thought that was it. 10th anniversary, fancied it, so here I am.
So as a keen viewer, you're very aware of the mixed bag of golf that we get at the Trilby Tour. Where do you think you'll sit in the rankings?
Middle of the row, hopefully. Steady round.
Middle of the road, hopefully. That's not going to get you anywhere, Paul, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, looking to push to top 10.
Okay, well, I hope your debut is everything you hope it will be, Paul. Off you go.
And he plays the other way around. Just an iron, come hybrid. Oh, it's so easy. It's an easy game, golf. Just swat it down the light rough on the left-hand side. Anyway, first shot over with, thankfully. Let's get back to Anna.
Thanks, Rob. Well, teeing it up for the 7th time here on the Trilby Tour, Paolo Payne. Are you going to exceed everything that you've ever done before on the Trilby Tour this year?
I'd better do, Anna, after 6 years of trying and still not qualifying for the top 10. Absolutely, yes.
Never qualified for the top 10. What's been going wrong all these years?
My golf swing, my putting, my chipping. Driving's not been great. It's pretty inconsistent. But this is my home course, so if I'm ever going to do it, I'm going to do it here.
Home course, you know Bawburgh better than most. What can people expect?
Fast greens, tricky greens. Beyond that, just got to make sure you're driving it straight.
All right, well, you sound like you know what you're doing. We need over 30 this year, though.
We do, absolutely.
All right, best of luck, Paolo. See you later.
Thank you.
Paolo, just a positional shot. It's not a long hole, 320 yards. Now, should be pretty useful off of 9 handicap and knowing the course well. Borderline.
One of the 3 Swains teeing it up today. Andrew, you're with your brother and your dad today. There must be quite a lot of inter-family competition.
To be honest with you, I stay out of it and let them 2 get on with it. And they seem to, you know.
Oh.
They're a bit gritty. I'm sort of, you know, just get on with it.
So there is some family rivalry, but you're choosing to take a step back.
I do, yeah. That seems to have paid off over the years, so I'll continue to do that. It'd be nice to finish up on top, but, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
And out of the 3 of you, who would we say is the better golfer?
I can't say me, but
You can?
well, on paper it's probably myself, but I think Chris has got a better chance today, to be fair. I think he can churn out a bit of a score today.
Andy, you're far too modest. I think so far you're my favourite brother. So good luck.
Thank you very much.
2 brothers and dad. But this is the man off +1. Oh, and you can see why he's off +1. Everybody going down the right-hand side, it would seem. Popular spot. So out to the golf course. We've reached the halfway point, the front 9. James Garber that kicked the show off. This is his approach. And that's very well played. Look how close the flag is to the back edge of the green. Beyond it, and you are toast. 16th par 3, Dean Peruzzi from Sprouston. Made the playoff there last year. Made a bit of a Horlicks of the 17th, I think. 17th, that was said like a Kiwi. 17th. And this is getting better and better down the slope. That's local knowledge, if only he had some. Birdie putt coming up, beauty. Paolo Payne, a lot of Italian sounding names this week. His second to 6, he plays off 9 at Bawburgh. And he looks like a guy that really knows this course well. We saw the approach from James Garber. This is the birdie putt. Play the 9th. Ooh, steady, steady. Had a go at it. Peruzzi's birdie putt at 16. 30 points at this stage, so he's on track for 36. Oh, that would have been crucial. But in the end, he did get 36 points. At the stage, leading in the clubhouse, Dean Peruzzi. Molto bene. All the way back to the 4th, par 3. Paul Whelan. Plays at the Broadway Golf Club in Worcestershire. Or Worcestershire, as my American friends say. Paolo. Not seeing too many putts hold. 28 points in the end. That's a playoff position, but it cannot possibly last. No, surely not. Garbert's birdie putt just missed. And that one died in the front door, but it's in. 33 points all said and done. Birdie putt for Whelan at that 4th hole. 6 points to this stage, the left-hander. Round you come. Green speeds are very good. And you get the wrong side of the hole, you've got to be so careful. You don't do that. Just glide it 5 feet by. Andrew Swain, slightly out of position, so he's got to be nifty from here. No, and he has been. What a shot. Take a bow. +1, you see. Can't hide your handicap on the Trilby Tour. Well, maybe you can, but we'll find you. 32 points, Paul Whelan. That's a playoff position right now, but that's an early finish. Lots of scores to come in. So can Mr. Swain knock this one in for a birdie? Left to righter, just overcooked. Hard luck. Simon Vidgen. He's 3rd to the 4th from the front edge. Up and over a tier and then down the ridge and on it goes. That's perfection, that is. Let's get back to Anna on the first tee with a well-known Olympian.
There's nothing like an Olympian on the Trilby Tour. John Regis, one of the fittest men on the planet, gold medalist. You obviously excel at athletics, but how's the golf?
The golf's not too bad. It just depends on who turns up. Some days it's very good. Other days I should have stayed in bed. But it's what it is.
We've all been there. And how much do you know about the Trilby? What brings you here today?
Well, to be honest, I've been watching it on TV for many years, and I always thought to myself, put yourself under pressure. Go on, John, put yourself under pressure. And here I am, and I can already feel the pressure.
I guess you've got quite a bit of time to work on the game at the moment. How is it?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I'm 6 handicapper, unfortunately, which means I don't have a lot of shots on this course. And this course, the fairway is a single file, so it could be a long, long, long day.
Well, you're in much better shape than a lot of the Trilby Tourians that we see out here today. Fitness can only be a good thing. You won't struggle around here, surely.
Well, I'm hoping as a sprinter I'm going to get out the blocks early and hopefully I can keep it going all the way to the end.
Well, I hope you can do on the golf course what you can do in the tracks. Best of luck, John.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Yeah, I can remember John running sub 20 seconds, 200 metres. Big, strong boy, still is. Oh, and he's got some speed. That's terrific. Well, John Regis full of it, and so he should be. He knows what it's like to come up and win a gold, and he's trying to do that here at the Trilby. We're back after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground.
Welcome back. We're at Bawburgh Golf Club in Norfolk for the Trilby Tour Championship of Norfolk. Everyone's teed off. The best score in the clubhouse is Dean Peruzzi, 36 points. That's the mark. So back out into the golf course and, well, what can the afternoon players produce? What can John Regis produce? Under par already, now at the 6th. 12 points in the bag. And that's a bit of a wild one, and it's settled right down into the roots of the grass. Come on, John, do better than that. Almost finished. Paul Bleasdale at the 16th. You can get it close to this pin position. And he has done. Beauty. Thing you don't see very often on the Trilby Tour, a bit of backspin. Ryan Beaver at 12. Playing off 12. First Trilby Tour event. Plays at the Cambridgeshire Golf Club. He'll be back if he hits shots like that. That's excellent. Really good. A little bit of breeze and it's nice and dry. It's warm. John Regis in up and down mode here. Or sideways mode. One of those you wish the camera wasn't actually turned on, but unusually for us, we were watching. Bleasdale, come on. Nope. All said and done, 35 points, playoff position, but you sense with some of the good scores coming in, that might struggle. Chip in for a par for John Regis. No, he just pulled that a little bit. So he's going to make a bogey at the very best. Now Ryan beavering away. This at 12, par 3 after a good tee shot. Back and through. Get there, yes. That's a very tasty 2, already under par. His score getting better and better. John Regis for the bogey. Oh, well done. Putting stroke looked really smooth. 31 points in the end for John. DNQ did not qualify it, but please hurry back. Vigin coming towards the end, 33 points. This for a birdie, which he needs for 36. Go on. Oh, he's holed it. Right across the green. And that's what he is, 36 points off a 5 handicap. That's joint best so far.
The perfect way to finish 18 holes, Simon. What a monster putt that was.
Yeah, very impressed. Yeah, I was well impressed with that. I must admit, I haven't held nothing all day really. Missed a couple of tiddlers, but well impressed with that. I did get told by my mate back there I needed a 4 up the last possibly to get in.
So that brings you to a grand total of
36.
Very good. That's got definite playoff potential, I think. How does that sit on the nerves?
Go and have a drink then, I suppose.
I think if you were a rapper and you wore a Trilby, you'd wear it that way round, no doubt about it. 16th hole. All the players loving this. It sets very nicely to the eye. Little bowl to catch a shot if you get it online. That one's online. Round you come. Birdies galore at 16. Mike Payne in with a chance. Going well. Neil Brimley at the 11th. Heading for home now from Coventry Golf Club. Well, he's not from there. That's where he plays. And that's one club short. Trying to bounce it in. You can see where the target was. Down breeze and off the right. Everything but the right club. Swing was perfect. Birdie attempt for Steve Limbert. This is at the very last hole. Playing off 11. Easy. Yeah, that's very good. And believe it or not, another 36-pointer. So he will wait. And he has company. Mike Payne's tee shot was excellent. This is the birdie putt. Unlucky. Good hit on the high side. Another player finishes on 36 points. Looks like that's the mark to get past if you want to make it to the playoff. Brimley's birdie attempt from the front of 11. Already got 20 points racked up. And that's exactly what he was trying to do. Guess what? 36 points for Neil Brimley. He's in the Par Club.
Well, look who we have found, none other than Mr. William Hunt. Well, the 10th anniversary of the Trilby Tour. Did you think this time 10 years ago when you were 18 that you would have reached these dizzy heights?
I spent my 10 years of my youth and good looks on this thing. Yeah, no, I didn't think I'd be in 10 years. Thought it might last a couple of years, but here we are. We're back.
Yeah.
10th year anniversary. Stronger than ever.
The reason why a lot of these guys come back, they just love getting verbally abused by yourself. How much do you love putting these guys down?
I can't believe the abuse, what we get away with. They've not been punched yet, but they seem to love it. You know, it's, what is it, a bit of sado-golfism? I don't know. But it seems to work. They keep coming back. They must be mad.
And your pick for today, who do you reckon?
Bleasdale, Paul Bleasdale.
Yeah. He's
a nearly man. It really hurts him when he doesn't make it.
Yeah.
And he's my guy today.
All right, Hunt's hunch. You heard it here first. Keep an eye out. Thanks, Will.
Not much of a hunch, actually. If Will had paid attention, he'd have seen that Bleasdale was already in the clubhouse and can't possibly win. Well played, Will. Same high standards. Duncan Cook, slightly short, slightly left. However, not a bad place to miss. Plenty of green to work with from there. All the way up to the top of that 16th tee. Josh Halliday. You can tell from the ball flight this is going straight at it. Oh, then he pitched it in the hole. Long par attempt. You don't want those when you're on 37 points on the 18th green, but this is to post 39. Not to beat. Now, what about the chipping action of Duncan Cook? It's back, it's through, it's neat and compact. And well played. 39 points, Duncan Cook. That's the best so far. That's equivalent to 3 under par if you're not used to the Stapleford scoring system. We saw the tee shot of Josh Halliday. So birdie putt left to right up the hill. It will swing. Playing too much weight. However, 37 points. That is in a playoff position. Remember, top 4 play 3 holes for the Championship of Norfolk. Andrew Swain, the +1er. This is for his bogey and an extra point to get to 38 points at the last. Dying, just about. Very good day though. Look at that, +1. Gave a shot back to the course and still made 38 points. Top job.
Andy Swain, what a round. We had high expectations, but what have you come in with?
I think I've done a 38.
Amazing.
Thank you very much. It went a bit mental on number 15. I holed out for 2 on 15, then made birdie on 16 and birdie 17, and then nearly lost it a bit on the last, but managed to scrape a point. So yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Obviously, we know you've got your brother and your dad out there at the moment, and your dad did actually tell us that you are the more talented son. You have proved yourself with that. Is that one of the best rounds you've had in a while?
Yeah, it's one of them. It's got to be up there. Yeah, definitely.
Well, you must be in a chance for our playoff. How exciting. Go and get a drink, and hopefully we'll see you in a bit.
Newton Green Golf Club is in Suffolk, so Ben Tall hasn't travelled too far, and he's going well. 27 points to this point, playing off of 16 handicap. His 3rd Trilby Tour. Work to do. but the confidence is flowing. You can see that hand on, double hand on hip. Beaver at 16. This is going to miss the little bolt. And this will be a tricky shot now. He's got to come across the green and navigate that dip and the swale and the bowl, and that's going to be so difficult. Let's get back to Tall. Try and chip and putt par at 14.
Great shot.
Yeah, didn't he do well? That was beautiful. Caddy only too pleased to have the glove. Beaver's second at the 16th. 37 points to this mark. He's having some day.
Great shot.
Oh, and his touch from there is just sublime. Don't tell me. No! Outrageous. Nearly turned that into a 2 from absolutely nowhere. Tall's par attempt at 14. Robbed. Absolutely robbed. Pitch was superb, but the putt, no luck. Okay, let's get back and join Anna, who's going to look at the playoff holes.
So it all gets very serious here for the playoff. The first hole is hole number 1, where it all kicked off this morning. It's a par 4, and as you can see behind me, the tee is hidden. So the guys will be hoping to land their ball here in this little dip in the middle of the fairway. But then as soon as they get here, the next problem is you can't see the green. So Danny Chapman, golf manager, what is the approach on this second shot? Because it's completely blind.
Yes, leading a completely blind tee shot, which leaves yourself about 125 yards. We've put the pin on 5 yards for the Trilby Tour today, so it's a tough pin position. Green slopes from back to front, so if you do hit it long, you've got a quick putt downhill right to left, and if you miss the green, there's a lot of slopes.
Right, playoff hole number 2, hole number 4 on the course. It's a little par 3, but my goodness, accuracy is key. Bunker, 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 out of bounds, really tight flag position. What do you do here?
I think relying on your caddy. Perfect yardage, 115 yards, front pin, big deep bunker. You don't want to be dumping it in this bunker, and you will be nervous hitting that bunker shot.
And we've got bunkers at the back and bunkers to the right, is that right?
Yes. But are they in play? Not really for this pin. I think you'll be looking to get it close to the flag with a good shot.
Have our guys got what it takes? Not sure. Final playoff hole, the 18th, a pretty long par 4 this. I feel like you want to stay to the right and definitely avoid that water hazard.
Exactly. Out of bounds right, a tough tee shot under pressure. The second shot will probably leave yourself after a good drive, 150 yards, into a really good pin location, and under pressure, a 3-putt could be in play.
The guys behind us are laying up, but would some guys go for it if they're feeling confident in a playoff?
Exactly, I think, or third playoff hole, someone's going to hit a really good shot in for the win and win the Championship of Norfolk.
Right, well this is a test to see what our guys are made of. Rob, back to you, let's see who does it.
Thanks, Anna. Well, it could be Tall, who was unlucky at the last hole. His second to 15. Now, is this online? Oh, it is. Cracking shot. Just needed another couple of yards, that's all, but he'll be pleased with that. High standards. Ben Tall. What a day for Ryan Beaver. Unbelievable day. Plus 40 points with a chance to add to that. He certainly wasn't holding back, was he? Tall's birdie putt at 15. Terrific effort and a brilliant day. 39 points. That's the best in the clubhouse. To the tough 18th, par putt for Ryan Beaver with a stroke, by the way. That's 44 points. What a day's golf he's had. That must be the best day of his golfing career. An amazing run. But it was 37 points that was going to play off to decide the final 4, and that was between Duncan, Cook and Josh Halliday. So 100 yards nearest to the hole will make it through to the final. And this, believe it or not, is Cook's effort from 100 yards. Hang your head in shame, but that was the best of the two. So now we know the final 4. Josh Halliday missing out, but he qualifies for the World Championship final. as a little consolation. So it's Beaver, Tall, Swain and Cook that will play off for the Championship of Norfolk. Okay, let's join William Hunt for Hunt's Hunch.
Difficult choice today for me. It's been a fantastic venue, fantastic game, brilliant play. Ryan Beaver's played out of his skin today. I saw him thin a shot, hit the pin. It would have been 20, 30 yards through the green, and he's just on his day because that's the kind of thing that happens to him on the Trilby Tour. Ben Towell, 6 handicap. Good player, Duncan cut 12 again, but my money's got to be on Swain. Best player here, deserves to win, I think, being the best player, but who knows, this is the Trilby Tour.
Well, William's in position, he can't wait, buttons bursting with excitement, and we will be back for the final after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground.
Welcome back to the playoff for the 2017 Trilby Tour Championship of Norfolk. We're down to the final 4.
To strike the first ball in this playoff, Mr. Ryan Beaver.
Hi, my name's Ryan Beaver. I play F12. I'm 22 years of age and I play at the Cambridgeshire Golf Club. Shot for a round of my life, really. That's all I can say. On top of the world at the minute. I just had one of them rounds. Ball wanted to drop and stayed in play. I think that's key around here because there's plenty of trouble about. So yeah, just kept in play and just had a few putts really. I think that's all you can try and do really, to try and shoot an half decent score. But apart from that, I didn't do a lot wrong really.
Hi, I'm Ben Tall, I'm 29, I play at Newton Green Golf Club and I play off 6. Very enjoyable. I haven't played it before, so it was nice to go and play a different course. Had to respect it an awful lot, but thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's just a real thinker's golfing course really, to be honest. You've got to really think your way of where to position yourself to actually be able to attack the pins. If you don't, you can get into a lot of trouble as well. It looks wide, but it isn't. Plenty of out of bounds to cause problems as well. If I can play the 3 holes like I did earlier today, I've got half a chance, but we'll see what happens.
His dad's watching. Here's Ben's tee shot. Pressure on. Yeah, everyone likes that as well. Nerveless. That's 2 terrific tee shots.
Hi there, my name's Andy Swain. I play golf at Staverton Park Golf Club in Northamptonshire. I am 38 years old and I play off +1. My dad got us into this. He did it last year and then he said to me and my brother, we've got to do this, so he signed us up. And the course is really nice, played pretty well, got a bit crazy towards the end, but churned out a good score.
Well, Andrew has to give his shot at the second playoff hole, the 4th. That's a first on the Trilby Tour. Nice rhythm in his swing. Well, that's 3 out of 3. Beat that.
My name's Duncan Cook, I'm 43, handicap 12 and from Bawburgh Golf Club. Just on the back nine from 10, just scoring 3 points, kept the sort of 1s off my card and the 2s as well, just got loads of 3-pointers, so really happy. 18, I'll probably, depending on where I am, might go for it a little bit more, you know, try and get on the green for 2, definitely, but not too much different down the first, definitely not, you know, just walk off with a 4, it's a pretty good score on the first.
Local man, sometimes crowd gives you pressure and it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Is that 4 out of 4? Almost 4 out of 4 on the fairway. Good start. So these Trilby Tourers, they're going for it. So Cook with the first approach shot from the light rough on the right. Oh no, it's not one of his best. When they ask you, would you want that one back? The answer will be definitely yes. Beaver, playoff, it's all different now. It's like starting again after the round of his life. The form's still there. So they're in 2. Swain next, a +1 man. That's 2 in a row that's found the surface. You can see what a tricky second it is. So last to play, Ben Tall, right up the hill. Middle of the fairway. Let's come up a little bit shy. Look at the tricky third he's got. Now Cook didn't have his best form with his second. Can he make up for it with a great pitch? No, he can't. And with only 3 holes in the playoff, there's no room for error. Tall putting. A lot of fairway before it gets up on top of the green. That left for his par. No shots for anybody at the first. Cook's par attempt. Again with the putter up the hill. Pretty good. That's 1 over par though for Duncan. Tough school this. Swain with a birdie putt after a good second shot. Back up the slope. And that's not even close. That's a nervy one. His brother and his dad not impressed. Ryan Beaver. Hold everything he looked at in real time. Look how much swing there is there. Well, this is far from over. Look like a couple of guaranteed pars. This is Swain's par putt. Just pulls that left foot back. Last look. And just about. I think he thought he'd missed. And it's a par 4. Off of the Trilby. Tall for his par. So that's a bogey. 2 bogeys at the very first hole. Tall and Cook. And Ryan Beaver last to play out. Can he be the second par 4? The first playoff hole, yes he can. Smashed into the back. So 2 minute level, 2 minute plus 1. Don't forget, second playoff hole, Swain's got to give a shot. So Beaver first to go. Come on, Ryan. Sit, 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 sit. It did. So Ryan in good shape. Andrew next. Never the Swain. What a shot. And the right side of the hole. That's putting uphill. It's as straight as it could be. What about Tall's story? It's hanging on. It's all right. It's all right. Everybody competitive. Last to play, Duncan Cook. It's the hum from the local crowd. They were right. Oh, what a shot. Spectacular. That's got them riled up. Nothing happens in these parts normally, apart from one Trilby Tour day a year. 364 days of absolutely nothing going on, and then the Trilby Tour comes to town. Little right to left turn. Quite a bit of swing once it gets on the green for Tall. Hasn't hit it. Oh, he hasn't hit it. Gutted. He's got a lengthy one left for his par. And this must have a lot of swing. Ryan Beaver. Left to right as it gets down towards the cup. Oh, it's coming back the other way. And then going left to right. Quick one, though. We saw Ben's approach work just get him on the green. So, for the 3. Had a crack. 2 shots gone in 2 holes. That's looking pretty grim now. Just the tough 18th to come. Well, if this goes in for Duncan Cook, the members at Bawburgh Golf Club about to erupt at the 4th. This for 2. Oh, heartbreak. So he remains +1 with that tough 18th to play. Now, interestingly, Andrew Swain has got this for a 2 net 3 to remain level. That's a tough score, isn't it? So although it's a par, he moves to +1 because of his handicap. And they go to 18th hole after Beaver knocks this one in. Yeah, he hits those in very well. So new leader, Ryan Beaver, 1 hole to go. The Championship of Norfolk within his grasp.
Ben's out. No chance really down this one. Ryan is in the driving seat without a doubt, and he's playing really well. He's playing out of his skin. I was talking to him before, he's in a zone. He can't believe where he is. He's walking about that far off the ground. My boy Andrew Swain, let me down there. You've got to hold those things if you're going to win this thing. I'm still going with Swain for some reason. I'm going to get it wrong, but I'm still staying with Swain. It'd be very easy to turn coat and go with Beaver. I've done it before. I'm not doing it now. Swain's still the man to beat.
A new season for William Hunt. There's conviction in his hunches. He doesn't leave a hunch high and dry. He sees it all the way through to the bitter end. And it will be bitter for William as we get to that 18th tee. Beaver with the advantage. As out of bounds to avoid down here. This is leaking right a little. He'll take that all day long. Long par 4 though. Water to carry for the second. Swain with the driver. Look at the waggle. Straight left arm. Whoosh. And this is going the other side. How far? Oh. Well, that's a massive break. Monster break to come out of there. Cook's drive. Turning it right to left. Low drilling flight. Oh, yeah. And tall. Apart from Swain, everybody getting shots down here, so you can come back from +2. If you think level par is going to be the mark, could be. And they're off. So much at stake. Particularly the Championship of Norfolk. Going for it with a wood. It's a tall order. Oh, and he squeezed it through the gap. What a shot from Ben Tall. Extraordinary effort. Now he does not want that back. Ryan Beaver. Good strike, wasn't it? Lovely clip. That's a fantastic shot from the man who's leading, and he's led all day. Fairness to Ryan Beaver. Cook blocked out, so a little Captain Cook from here required. Ground draw. Round you come. Nearly excellent. And Swain last but not least. +1. Almost has to get this up and down. Terrific golf shot. Through to the back edge, but certainly very well played. So up around the greens. It's all going to happen here. Duncan Cook. That's a bit too frisky. You've almost got to think he's out of it now. You never know. Knock a long putt in with a stroke. Swain's birdie attempt. Needs to hold this and then a miracle. So he came up shy with the first miracle. The second one's not an option now. But of +1, a valiant effort. Duncan Cook's par putt to finish +1. That'll be too many. Might as well have a go. Or not. So it won't be Duncan Cook. And it won't be Ben Tall. He's just played too many over these 3 holes. Fantastic effort. Go on. So he'll post +2 with his stroke. And that will not be good enough. Here's the man. All day long, Ryan Beaver. So he's there in net 2. And that putt will be for the championship. Best Andrew Swain can do is +1. This has to go in for that. And one by one they drop out and leave the stage clear for Ryan Beaver, who's had the day of his life. Doesn't even have to hold this, but go on anyway. And he is the champion of Norfolk with an outstanding performance in the qualification process and made no mistake in the playoff. Ryan Beaver, what a performance, what a day to remember, certainly, the champion of Norfolk.
11 more shows to go in the 2017 schedule as we visit another 8 venues for our regional championships. Once we have 9 regional champions and another 9 qualifiers from each event, we'll enjoy our Trilby 2's competition at Magnolia Park, and then everyone meets at Hull Golf Club for the World Championship final. After that, you can sit back with a mince pie and laugh at the Rogues Gallery special on Christmas Day. But right now, let's hear from the new champion of Norfolk, Ryan Beaver.
Oh, lovely, brilliant. I think I've deserved it today. I've played the best golf I've ever played. Just it's great. It's come one day all together, and like I said, I'm over the moon. Like I've been saying all day, really. I can't believe it. To be honest with you, I'll come here today. Just enjoy the day. I was coming expecting to shoot a good score, but nothing like I have done today. I'm very happy with the way I played, and hopefully it continues.
Shot of the day this week goes to Jeremy Jones for this superb flag-rattling approach on the 17th. So close, yet so far, Jeremy, but still much better than any of the chumps in Rogues Gallery. And the honour of being first to be dishonoured in 2017 goes to 2 times Trilby Tour champion Brendan Boom Boom Delaney, and this attempt to hide his ball amongst the pine cones on yon side of the 16th green. Thomas Breheny sends his ball on a tour of the fairway, paying particular attention to the evergreens. And now a mini 12th tee special. Here, Bill Whybrow demonstrates the long, just over the green method of attack. Next, Matt Deegan with a shot that eventually lands in much the same position, but via the left of the green, a scoreboard, a steward, and a buggy path. Warren Barham initially takes much the same route, but decides to cut out the hole entirely and move straight on to the 13th. And finally, Reg Don't Blame My Son on Me Stuttard is the only man to actually hit the fairway. Not bad for an octogenarian, eh? Here is Paul Rushbrook playing tree pinball on the 11th. Paul Bleasdale playing silly beggars on the 17th. And Dave Hewson playing fast and loose with gravity on the 15th. This approach shot from Nigel Wagg on the 10th initially doesn't look too bad. It's a decent length, and he's unlucky to end up in a bunker. It's only when the camera pulls out and pans right that you realise he's actually played onto the wrong fairway, and the true terribleness of his stroke is revealed to all. You can only appreciate how close this first tee shot by Marsden Amner came to beheading cameraman Juby if you watch it again in slow motion. About 6 inches from his right lug hole, we reckon. Now, look carefully and you could just see behind that big tree a club playing a terrible shot. Now we learn that the player of that terrible shot is Andy White. Now we can watch him play his follow-up straight into a tree. Now we can watch him play another shot right across the green and on to the next tee. And it might be best if you just follow it there, eh, Andy? And finally, we identify the mystery gunman from the start of the show as the magnificently monikered Rory Superfine. Let's have a word with William before Rory can reload.
Ryan had the day of his life. He's never ever going to play like that again. I spoke to him afterwards and he says, I've never played that before. I'll never do it. Yeah, I know, I said, you will never play that again. But it was his day. I saw him hit trees and come out the fairway. I saw him thin a shot and hit the pin. Sometimes it happens, and it happened to him today. Great day, great venue, great people. Here we go again.
Next week the tour moves on to Preston Golf Club for the Championship of Lancashire. In the meantime, if you'd like to be a part of the Trilby Tour, please contact us via the website at www.trilbytour.com. We'll see you next week.
Teeing it up for the third time, Keith. Let me start that again.
William Hunt Savile Row sponsors the Trilby Tour. The perfect gentleman's playground.